Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Iskandars Travels in multiplayer Minecraft. Um, Alright, a couple of changes going on. Uh, the staircase is now gone. With help of Donachevsky, I moved everything, including the teleporter and waypoint, down here into the middle of the dome. So we got miscellaneous chests here, and here. Filled with just stuff. Lots of coal, too, for that matter. My furnaces, which always turn out looking weird. I placed them facing me, but they turn like that in multiplayer Minecraft. They just turn however they want to face. And it just irritates me. Here we have my cobble, gravel, and dirt chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 12, 18, 24. Almost full, 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 and full. And pretty much same thing on the other side. Although these two, so that's about what, 11 full chests, more or less. A few of these are also full. So, in the long run, I'll be digging down here. These will be floating platforms for a while until I move them down a bit more. This is the dome as I'm working on it, or as everybody else is working on it, I should say. Let me get you a better overview of what this looks like. Yeah. The ring of torches are where I'm carving the layers out slowly, bit by bit, piece by piece. We got Donachevsky, No Signal, the Shadow Mine, and a couple other people out here helping me dig this down to a layer of 75. I'm currently on about 80 something. So I can go ahead and bring the dome on down. We shouldn't have floating blocks. Don't know who did that, but no floating blocks. It's bad news. Eventually I'll have to go chase that if I'm not careful. I'm out in my dome floating. We're definitely getting a bit of fog off in the distance now as I dig my way down and deeper as we go. There's now no official entrance or exit. Now the stairs are gone. The top is sealed, and I removed, meaning No Signal has removed much of the torches outside of the very top of the dome. So, I continue to get closer and closer, and can't get down, can I? Well, not safely. To grounding this dome. We've just got just a little bit on each of these sides. Whoa. Carved this area, obviously, but did not fully dig it out, apparently. There we go. That's what I get for being half asleep when doing this stuff. Yep, right. It's 5 in the morning. I should be asleep. I tried to be asleep. It didn't happen. So here I am making an episode. And hopefully it'll be coherent when I wake up in the morning. I honestly have no freaking clue at this point. But yes, this is the state of the dome. This is the state of, oh Lord have mercy. So much work. Even though I've gotten about 15 or so of the layers carved, which would be a quarter of the layers that's going to be in this dome, I am probably no more than about 10% or so of all the blocks that need to be dug out, even with all this stuff here. Still, it's not all about the dome. The waypoint got moved. Teleporter got moved. They're stacked on top of one another now. There are some awesome things out there. Doem Mountain Temple, so it decides to wake up. So you guys may have been hard at work. Back to the teleport hub. You can see in my mini map how big this thing is. That's quite impressive. You got flowing waterfall. Probably does the whole. Yeah, it flows right on off and on down, and kind of awesome. He's just got this sense of, you know, architecture that looks good that I don't have. I couldn't build this. I wouldn't know the first thing about not making it look like ass. But he's made something quite spectacular. He put a lot of work digging sandstone and sand, and it's turned out to be quite something, really. I mean, there's little surprises all over the place. Although why he did this, I don't know. What do we got here? Oop, how am I hitting? Oh, I see. Want grass on terrace. Oh, I see. He's moving grass around. I gotcha. I was curious. Just every little, all the little, little touches, you know? Oh, I just, you know, my dome project might be big and kind of, you know, imposing, but it just doesn't have the style this does. This is just nice. I like it. It's go back here, and no signal has also been putting in. Where is it? Yes, there it is. Some work overtime too. Wake up. We of course have seen this before, but we go down here. He found a zombie dungeon. He has made a zombie trap. Yeah, we're getting feathers. Which is not as good as having a skeleton dungeon. But since we have a bunch of flint at the dome, it's serving the same purpose. Here we are. Of course, you saw the ship last time I was out here. That has not changed. What has changed, we're up here in the clouds. See the clouds? Hold on. Fast. There we go. Reeds, cacti, and wheat. I see. Kind of out here growing, doing their thing. He's been responsible for, no signal's been responsible for all the tier 4 blocks, the bookshelves. And this is why. So, you know, it's something else he's got. What's this? So, give you a good idea what's going on up there. It's just, I'm just super freaking impressed. Let's see if I can get down. Yep. Close the door. Here we are again. Ah, that's when it leads down to the dungeon where the zombies were. So that's what that's all about. There we are. Mountain Temple. Inverted pyramid, I don't think it's really grown much. It being dark out there, let me do something. I couldn't do this if there's anybody else here, mind you. But since I am the only one here. There you go. Daylight. A lot of changes around here too, which is why I wanted it to be daylight before I went and did anything. Bakery with cakes. Another bed, bookshelves. Somebody's putting a lot of work. And of course, the wheat farm where most of this came from. So, you know, these things take water. I wonder where the water is. Ah, there it is. One. Yeah, so that's how that works then. Alright. So many little awesome little things. Yeah, somebody's eating part of that cake. Another reed farm. Shadow Mine has been working on roads, east and west, which don't go anywhere yet. north, watch this south road, which also doesn't really go anywhere. It ends up ahead, you can see. Yeah, the better lighting that they included doesn't work so well with the ice. You get triangular shadows on ice. And water, too, but it's not quite as easy. And, of course, Shadow Mind, who had a creeper count blow his tree up a little bit. Giant tree. Oh yeah, sand sculpture. Not sandstone. Sand. Supported by torches, sort of. Remove any torch, the entire thing collapses. Kind of cool. Here we are. You can see where he's growing the next layer. Slowly but surely. Road goes that way for a bit. Yeah, I can do this. So yeah, this is the much awesomeness happening. What's going on over here? Apparently, Donchesky's been here grabbing sand. I'm glad his temple is now done because that was an amazing amount of sand he pulled. But it's the world, as the world is, as the world grows. A lot of changes, you know. I'm still kind of buried in the dome project. Speaking about that dome project, I gotta do something. You know, we're getting cobble. One moment. There we go. Teleporting kills your skin. See? Skin. Now with beard. Yeah, that beard wasn't working last time. Mountain Temple, Spawn Shelter, Spot Home. So this has been done before, but I figure I might as well, all things considered. Come out here into the tore up desert. And he really did tear this desert to shreds. Not that I really blame him. He needed awesome amounts of sand and what such. So I need a low spot. You can just see where he's been working. All the tore up bits of desert. I really want to get down a bit. I know, get down, get bad with my funky self, but no, I need a flat spot somewhere near my, I don't want to do too much digging. I'm already doing enough digging. which is kind of an understatement, honestly. Huh. Apparently we got water in this desert. Fascinating. And yet another of the awesome little, alright, this will work. Iron. Cool. Alright. I gotta use a cobble, and I might as well, this will have to do. Mark out a working area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Little square. I'm gonna do something rather simple. A simple geometric pattern, fractal pattern actually, known as a Menger sponge. M-E-N-G-E-R, Menger, I believe. This is, being a fractal pattern, you iterate this pattern. It's a cube with all the middle taken out of it, more or less. That's a first iteration Menger sponge. And you simply repeat the pattern. This is why I carry. Three, 4, 5. And I'll skip some of this building here so you guys aren't too bored. Oop, there goes my daylight. Alrighty then. Hello. And that would be a second iteration, where I took the simple form and repeated the pattern of those forms. So this is a level 2 Menger sponge, or second iteration of a Menger sponge. Oops. A little bit of scaffolding. It's not really that impressive, really, honestly. I'm just doing this to get rid of cobble. This is a second iteration. A third iteration is where I take that shape and then lay out the same pattern of those shapes, like I made out of these shapes, like I made out of those shapes, which makes it 27 tall, wide, and round. And if I have enough cobble, I'll go ahead and make another iteration. Though at that point, I'll have to stop because I'll be 81 tall, wide, and around. And that's as big as what actually will fit. Because the next iteration would try to be 243. No, I'm sorry. 81. Yeah, 241. 240. 300 is 9 times. Yeah, that'd be 243 tall. And since Minecraft is only 128 tall, yeah. So, But it's a start. It's just something simple. I'm just using up cobble. We're going to have like 800,000 cobble, and this will use up a little bit of the excess cobble. It'll just be this weird shape out in the desert. I'll do some, terraforming of the desert just a bit to fit everything in. Rearranging the sand a bit, I guess. But it'll definitely use up some sand. So, anyway, I'm gonna continue to work on this thing to use it, so I get the second iteration up and third iteration up and done. That's the second iteration. And then I'll come back, show it off to you on the next episode. Make some more of the work on the dome done. Until then, I think I'm also going to head to bed. I'm getting a little tired. So until then, my name is Iskandar. This is Iskandars Travels. And I'll talk to you later. Into the middle of the dome. So we got miscellaneous chests here. Here and here. Filled with just stuff. Lots of coal, too, for that matter. My furnaces, which always turn out looking weird. I placed them facing me, but they turn like that in multiplayer. Minecraft, they just turn however they want to face. Yeah, it just irritates me. Here we have my cobble, gravel, and dirt chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. 12 for a while until I move them down a bit more. This is the dome as I'm working on it. Or as everybody else is working on it, I should say. Let me get you a better overview of what this looks like. Yeah. The ring of torches are where I'm carving the layers out slowly, bit by bit, piece by piece. We got Doem, no signal, the shadow mine, 1824. Almost full, 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 and full. And pretty much same thing on the other side. Although these two, so that's about what, 11 full chests, more or less. A few of these are also full. So, in the long run, I'll be digging down here, and these will be floating platforms. Alright, hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Iskandars Travels in multiplayer Minecraft. Alright, a couple of changes going on. The staircase is now gone. With help of Doem, I moved everything, including the teleporter and waypoint, down here to behind a couple other people out here helping me dig this down to a layer of 75. I'm currently on about 80 something. So I can go ahead and bring the dome on down. Oh, we shouldn't have floating blocks. Don't know who did that, but no floating blocks. It's bad news. Eventually I'll have to go chase that if I'm not careful. It's about in the dome floating.